Hey everyone, so today I have this Cara Delevigne inspired makeup look for you all. I was shopping recently and I came across this magazine and I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous on the front cover. I just had to pick it up, and it's actually the first magazine that I've bought that hasn't been a Nintendo one. But anyway, this is the look that I came up with based on hers, and if you'd like to see how I created my look, then just keep watching. As always, you're going to take your eyeshadow primer. If you don't have one, don't worry. A bit of foundation and powder on top will do the exact same thing for you. So then I'm going to start off by taking my first shade. I'm taking a creamy shade and I'm using this as my brow bone highlight. So I'm just applying it under the arch of my brow and blending it out a little. For Cara's look today, we're going to be working with some browns, so I'm taking this dark brown eyeshadow and I'm starting by packing it on the outer portion of my eyelid, and then I'm going to gradually sweep it in. Now, as I get to the centre of my eyelid and start to sweep the shadow in, I'm not picking up any more on my brush. I want the inner portion of the eyelid to be quite a light brown shade. Then I'm going to apply this shimmery brown shade just on the inner half of the eyelid. So you want to start right above your pupil and then work your way in. So this is going to draw some light into the eye. Cara has a lovely pop of colour around the tear duct, so I just mixed a gold and an orange shade, and this is going to really make blue eyes pop. So then I'm going to start blending. Now I'm just taking a definer brush first, no shadow on the brush, and I'm just going to lightly buff out those edges. For my crease colour, I'm going to take a brown from the Naked palette. I'm using Book. Cara has a nice warm brown shade in her crease, so I'm going to use Book for this. I'm just going to place it in the crease and then using back and forth sweeping motions, I'm going to buff it out. Now you want to start off with a little bit of eyeshadow and then blend it up. Especially if you're doing one eye at a time like me, you need to go back and see if both eyes are the same. So just blend and add shadow as you need. Cara's eyes are quite sultry and smoky, so I'm taking a black eyeshadow on an angled brush and I'm starting to buff this on the outer portion of the eyelid. So as you get to the outer portion of your eye, you want to feather the colour upwards into the crease. This is going to elongate the eyes, but it's going to do it in a very subtle way. As you get to the inner portion of your eye, you want to keep that liner very close to the lashes. So for the lower lash line, I'm taking that same eyeshadow brush with a little bit of the brown eyeshadow on it, and I'm starting to buff it along the lower lash line. I'm only going halfway in, so you can use your fingers to help smoke the shadow out as well. I'm just filling the remaining half of the lash line in with that light shimmery brown. So you want to really line your waterline. You can even pack a black eyeshadow on top of this to make it appear really tense. And then I'm going to apply my mascara to the top and bottom lashes. Cara actually doesn't have any fake eyelashes on for this, so mascara is fine. So Cara's brows are very bold. I'm going to fill in my brows like I normally do, and then I'm taking a bit of brow gel on an angled brush and I'm running this through the brows. Her brows still look quite kind of messy, so I'm going to use the brow gel to help the hairs stick up and not look as perfect and pretty in place. So that finishes off the eye makeup look. So now we're going to move on to the face. I've applied my foundation as normal, and then I'm going to take a light reflecting foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and I'm just applying this in the high points of my face and blending it out with a fluffy blending brush. This is going to help give me that really nice airbrushed finish. So I've done this because Cara has a quite dewy finish to her skin in the photo I'm working from. So you want to set that foundation in place with a powder. You want it to look dewy and not shiny. So by setting it with a powder, I'm not completely mattifying it. I'm using quite a light hand. So to help add to that dewy, glowing appearance, I'm taking a highlighter and I'm applying it to the high points of my face, the tops of the cheekbones, the centre of the forehead, down the nose and the cupid's bow. To finish off with the lips, there's not much to do. It's just a really light pink shade, so I've done this with a lip paint from Inglot, and that's your finished look. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and thanks for watching.